This to take your hoe, them niggas know, yeah. This to take your hoe, them niggas know what I'm gon' give her back. She know I just love her out and not to put no strings attached. We don't want to fill the city up with all them turkey bands. Told her something slow-mo, why this money keep on coming fast. I've been in the league so long, don't see nobody else to pass. I was moving different, I was sleeping where we kept it stand. We roll like I'm Freddy, I got hood rich, I'm selling grand. Clown with a 40 ball, what that is, that 40 racks. Down in GA in the vet, still right looking like a chick. Drop the low, baby, where you at? I just want your face and neck. I be with them spinners, nigga. Big spinners like Wheel of Fortune. Them steppers gon' step for me. It ain't treat me real important. Too much water, can't absorb it. Split it up, come get a portion. Take your time, I'll take your order. And then travel foes and quarters. Be up on my inventory. These niggas be telling stories. Got it coming 7 ways. That's 7 points across the board. She wanna fold the stone.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Y'all stop playing with my boy Young B now. Y'all stop playing with my boy Young B now. What'd you say? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's happening? It's the BTSE 365 podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Bigg. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Wherever you tuning in, however you tuning in. I ain't gonna hold you long. Right? I ain't gonna hold you long. And I know if you're watching me on YouTube right now, you see this fresh hat. That's Raw Wolf clothing right there. See, which one you gonna choose? You know what I'm saying? Which one will you feed? Which wolf? Your inner wolf. Shout out to my bro. He can get you laced. Got a lot of summer clothes coming out. Raw Wolf clothes. We're gonna have bro on the show this summer. We're gonna have him on the show this summer. We gonna set the stage right for him. But man, real quick. When I say real quick, I mean real quick. You know, it's a lot of news, a lot of sports news. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things going on out here. I'ma cover them all. Now, me personally, the journalist in me, we gonna start with a real story in sports. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with a real story in sports. That's the LIV and PGA Tour merger. Now I don't know if y'all hip to this or not, but over the last 2 years now, the Saudi Arabian-backed public investment fund, I think that's what it's called, has created the LIV Golf Tour, which LIV is actually the Roman numeral 54, which is the score you would get in golf if every hole was birdied, I believe, something like that. I'm not a golfer, but I read that somewhere. The LIV Golf Tour is shown on, you can see it on the CW app right now, but they have like Dustin Johnson, Phil Mickelson, all these guys, like a lot of names that you've heard of. Now, they didn't get Rory McIlroy, and they didn't get Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was offered between 700 and 800 million. And his dumb ass didn't take, excuse me, I'm sorry. He ain't take it. You don't hear about another athlete, megastar, who didn't quite take the money from the Saudis. Now, I say it was dumb because they offered you $700 to $800 million, and you loyal to the PGA Tour. You riding with them. Oh yeah, these my dogs. I can't not bag them. Oh, by the way, before I get too deep into this episode, I want to say this. This episode for grown folks now. This episode ain't for you, your teenagers. You might not want to listen to this with your kids in the car. Put your earbuds in or listen to it solo. I got a parental advisory on this for a reason. There's a lot of grown folk talk. So if you're sensitive to certain things, whether it be race, religion, sex, if certain things you're sensitive to, especially for this episode, you might, listen to it by yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don't listen to it with people who can't be listening to grown folk content. So back to the topic at hand, excuse me. The DP World, which is formerly the European Tour and the PGA Tour, is merging with LIV Golf. Now it's going to be headed by one representative from the PIF, and the PIF will be the only investor in this new merger at this moment. What the merger means is it's gonna allow the PGA Tour players, the LIV Golf players, to reapply for the PGA Tour after this season. Yeah, it's been a big mess in golf, man. It's been a whole lot of. I know y'all don't look at golf like a sport like that. Like when you hear about football, the NFL and NBA, MLB, hockey, cutthroat shit going on in these physical sports or contact sports. Baseball, not so much a contact sport. There is contact sometimes, but not, often. But when you think about golf, you ain't thinking about the cutthroat tactics and all that. So LIV and the Saudis been coming to the game and they throwing money around. Well, the PGA Tour didn't like that. It's a bunch of old boys club now. You see the logo. You see the logo. It's a white dude. Everybody else totally the golf, DP where ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's a white dude. It ain't Tiger Woods. Should be, but you know how they go. Now, they suing each other. LIV saying the PGA Tour bogus. The PGA Tour saying LIV trying to, do some dirty shit. Something about the competition. Don't get scared now. Had to hit that yak. Because when I first heard about LIV Golf, I thought it was a great idea. All the golfers get paid. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you're getting paid. Top golfers getting, a nice little check. But the PGA Tour was hating. Now they see it's a real thing. You're splitting up your viewership and all that stuff. You're probably losing ratings, losing money. Now, supposedly the merger is going to allow everybody to do their own thing, per se, but they just working together. You know what I'm saying? LIV Golf going to have their events. PGA Tour going to have their events. DP World going to have their events. And they, do them like that. I'm sure there'll be some type of joint event, maybe 2 or 3, You might get a new major or some type of grand championship or something. But it's good for golf. But it's bad when you got a person like Tiger Woods and Roy McIlroy and these other guys who showing all this, allegiance to the tour, when really your allegiance is to yourself and your family. If it ain't your friends or your family you showing loyalty to, no disrespect, but damn that job. Damn them people. Bruh, them folk had you out here the front man, the hype man, leading the charge just to 2 years later say, fuck it, we can't win this battle. And they ain't even had the decency to send you a text message. You lost damn near $1 billion fucking with a tour. Man, fuck them folks. I'm just saying, bro, like, what we talking about? Oh, so when you had all your relations put out there in the streets, they stood by you. Is that what this is? It ain't about money. All money ain't good money. Well, I mean, it might not be good for you, but I was stuttering like a motherfucker. It might not be good for you, but it's good for somebody. Might not be you, but it's good for somebody, obviously. Speaking of not taking the money, Lionel Messi, World Cup winner. Can't go anywhere in Argentina without being mobbed by a group of people. He was offered money from the Saudis in their soccer club, football team. He didn't take it. Instead, he coming to the MLS, Major League Soccer. He's gonna be a part owner. He's gonna have a nice ownership stake with David Beckham's team down in Miami. I believe he's gonna have revenue shares from media rights with Apple. He's gonna get a cut of that, and supposedly gonna get a cut of Adidas as well. A nice chunk of percentage from them. They claim now, it's reported that he turned down $1.25 billion with a B, like big. Whew. Whew. My God. $1 billion. A Billy. Shout out to my Uncle Billy, RIP. A Billy. And he turned it down. Now, I guess it's because, he would have been in Saudi Arabia. It's like they pay it for your life. Like, if somebody give you $1 billion, ain't shit you can turn, you can't turn them down when they want you to do some extra shit. Now, what you gonna do? Man, dog, I don't even feel like, bro, I just gave you $1 billion. Get your ass up. Get your black ass up. I'm just saying, bro. I think he chose comfort over money. He go to Miami. He ain't gonna be hounded like that except on game day. Like, ain't nobody really checking for soccer players in the U.S. Let's just keep it 1,000. David Beckham was the last rock star soccer player, and he finna go play on David Beckham's team. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. So good for him. He getting paid. Coming to America. See how this works out. Know he had a lot of shit going on in Argentina. I won't get into that, but yeah, I hope it work out. Speaking of Saudis or Middle Eastern, RIP to the great Iron Sheik. If you're a wrestling fan, if you're a wrestling historian like myself, I'm gonna have to go and start this wrestling podcast, man, because I'm a historian. Like, I know folk be talking about the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, early ruthless aggression and attitude and the Monday Night Wars and all that. But man, I was watching wrestling tapes from Video World. Shout out to my brother Didi. Used to take me to Video World and Ripley every weekend. No bull, you know what I'm saying? Every weekend. From the age of about 4 to 8 or 9, I was going to I was going to Video World every weekend. And I was getting a wrestling tape. It could have been something from Memphis Wrestling, could have been something from the 80s with the WWF, WCW. Don't matter. I'm a wrestling buff, man. I'm a wrestling geek. Call it what you want. It's the longest running soap opera in the world. Motherfuckers been doing professional wrestling since the 20s. So, yeah. But shout out to the Iron Sheik, man. He passed away at the age of 81. If you're a wrestling historian like myself, he jumped on the scene in the 80s in the WWF as Hulk Hogan's, nemesis. Hulk Hogan needed a bad guy to elevate him because he wasn't shit before the Iron Sheik and before Vince McMahon. Like, I know Hogan for 20 years basically ran wrestling, but he wasn't shit now until the Iron Sheik. His first 7 years of wrestling, if you just go over his time, that nigga wasn't shit, man. But the Iron Sheik come in there and Vince McMahon put a little spit shine on Hulk Hogan. Iron Sheik gave him somebody, to be a heel. That's what they call it in the business. A heel. So, shout out to the Iron Sheik, man. RIP. RIP. Great heel. Great heel. Now, real quick, let me make sure I do my due diligence. Shout out to Upkeep Cleaning Service out of Memphis, Tennessee. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see the number going across the screen right now. 901-701-7226. Tell them Bigg sent you. No matter how big or small the job, they can get you in there. You know what I'm saying? Residential, commercial, vehicle. Sometimes that's upon special request. You might have to give them a little extra. They'll get it done for you. Do a great job, man. Tell them Bigg sent you. You might get $5 on or off. It just depends on the day of the week. Real quick. Hold on. I know what some of y'all waiting on. I know what some of y'all waiting on. I just want to say congratulations to Zion Williamson. Let's give it up for him, man. Congratulations. This is a funny ass situation, bro. It's funny but sad, you know? Like I'm laughing at him, not with him. And I think that's what most people doing. Bro, you could be a budding star. Think about this. The NBA wants to market you. You were supposed to be the next guy. Not your counterpart, Ja Morant now. Remember him and Ja played on the same AAU team at one point. These two country motherfuckers out in South Carolina, I don't know what we're going to do with them. One of them don't want to play because his knee and foot and back or whatever. The other one, he trigger happy. Well, let me not say he trigger happy. He attention happy. He want to do everything he see the rappers do. He want to do everything he see everybody else do. Now they saying it's a fake gun. If it's, let me hit this one more time. That ain't no damn fake gun, boy. Stop your shit. Stop your shit right now. But this ain't about Ja. Ja, you get the week off. You damn sure get the next couple days off. Because this nigga Zion Williamson got his business all in the streets. He got a newfound, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or the mother of his child. I know one for sure. She the mother of the child. He's standing there happy, grinning, cheesing from ear to ear. It's supposed to be a happy time. You know? First child. Supposed to be happy. But I don't think Zion Williamson did his homework or does his homework with the adjusters he been fucking off with. You got to be more careful. You can't just be out here jumping, you know what I'm saying? With jumping from jump off to jump off. No disrespect. And my brother, protect yourself at all times. I just saw a video of his baby mama getting her ass whooped. I was, man, I don't know what happened. Looked like she was in supposed to be some type of prank video with Queen's Flip, the guy on Joe Budden podcast. But he a little extra. I don't know what happened before she got her ass whooped. But the motherfucker, she was fighting, beat her ass. Like they were throwing blows back and forth, but Zion baby mama getting her ass whooped. Yeah, she was getting her ass whooped. She was talking shit afterwards, but she was throwing punches, but motherfucker threw her into something. She got cut open. I'm talking about wrestling like she took a blade to the forehead and sliced the forehead open. She was bleeding and shit. Whew. I hate to see blood. Yeah. But anyway, hey, congratulations. Zion, congratulations. You, my brother, have been part, you've become part of another statistic. And I ain't talking about on the court. You got this young lady pregnant, who I'm sure you're not finna marry. And if you do, you be even dumber. Then you got the lady on the right side of the screen right now, Mariah Mills, porn star extraordinaire. Who you sleeping with ain't none of our business. But when who you sleeping with become, loud and talking about your business, then it become part of this. Part of this conversation. Who raised you? Have you not learned? Country mother from South Carolina that got some money, that got to New Orleans, you traveling the world, you went to Duke, you doing this, you doing that. But your black ass can't stay healthy enough to play ball. It don't take a whole lot to make a baby. I heard, I want to say somebody, I don't like name dropping. I heard somebody on their show say, well, when you gonna play? That's a good ass question. When are you gonna play? Because you've been playing and you've been losing. Got your porn star side junk calling you out on Twitter. Motherfucker said, I let you spit in my mouth last week. Bruh, I didn't need to know that. Yo, freak ass. You spit in her mouth? I mean, you fuck with a porn star. I'm sure the reason she ain't pregnant is because he skeeted in her mouth. I'm just saying. And she just all loud and mad. See, she really gonna win from this. Cause she look ignorant, look crazy. But she gonna win from this. All her numbers gonna go up, her views gonna go up. She gonna probably get a few, bookings now. Oh, you Zion Williamson side piece? Oh yeah, they want to talk to you. The blogs, the podcast. I ain't got no money for you. I ain't got no money for you. I ain't got no for you. You can't be mad at the brother, Mariah Mills. He chose somebody else. You a porn star. He was paying you. I'm just saying, I mean, don't be mad at him. Get glad. Glad raps it. No, I'm just playing. For real talk, like what you mad about? You thought he loved you? He was messaging you on Snap the whole time. Like, come on now. Don't, and then don't be bitter. Oh my God. Don't be her. You already her. She's snapping. She snapped on Twitter. Motherfucker sounded a little bipolar to me. No disrespect to the bipolar community. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, nah, for real. No disrespect to the bipolar community because I know that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sound insensitive to it. So I'm serious. Like, she real deal sound like something wrong with her. She go from talking nice about him to leaking his Snapchat messages. I mean, I hate you. Looks like you been had a girlfriend and sleeping with other women behind my back. You a liar. Better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late. I was with you last week in New Orleans and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all you done for. What you done for him? She said, I let you fuck me so many times without a condom and this is what you do to me? A hood rat that's a CPN? Like, she's so bogus. My gosh. Woo. Hey, man. People listen to me. Men and women. Y'all be careful who y'all laying up with, man. Y'all just be careful, man. Watch the company you keep. It ain't good to skeet in everything. This nigga ain't never been nowhere. Ain't never done nothing. I blame his parents. Who raised you? Who raised you? I blame his parents, bro. Ain't no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Now with my parents, I can't grow up and do some dumb shit like that when I get on. Nah, bro, she hit the baby mama hit a lick. The porn star just mad that she didn't hit that lick. Zion probably ain't never had no, you know what I'm saying? He done got hold of some of this good coach. They probably feeding him, doing everything a nigga want. Feeding him, fucking him, and just, hey, he can't get his energy. He can't get his leg right. He ain't got no energy. He can't go work out. He ain't got no energy. He doing too much fucking out here. Oh, man. Hey, bro, this. Hey, man, this is hilarious, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's hilarious. To just see this whole thing unfold. I've been seeing the Twitter meme said, guns and buns. The Carolina addiction store. Talking about Ja and Zion. Y'all petty. The internet petty. Internet is a petty place. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, bro. Oh, shout out to Travis Rudolph, former Florida State wide receiver, NFL player. He was found not guilty on all 4 counts at his murder trial. All 4 counts. If you hadn't been following the story or know about this story, Travis Rudolph in 2021 was arrested after he got into it with his lady friend. I can't say girlfriend, I don't know. With a lady that he was having relations with. Excuse me. And she got mad at him because she saw he was texting another lady. She done called her brother them. Come on, black people, we got to stop doing that. She done called her brother them, text him, talking about shoot this shit up. Brother talking about, yeah, you a dead man walking. So 4 niggas pull up to Travis Rudolph's house. They argue. Travis Rudolph go get his rifle. He come back and he started dumping at them folks. Somebody died. That's unfortunate. You don't go to nobody's house looking for trouble. Like, you don't go to nobody's house talking shit, cussing them out, whatever, woo, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And expect nothing to happen. Like, this is what happens sometimes. It's unfortunate that somebody had to lose their life because somebody was emotional and got some shit stirred up. She should be on trial for manslaughter or something or whatever, since she the one who sending the threats and calling people to do shit. They too damn grown to not understand that that ain't your battle. What's going on, sis? Oh, he fucking off? Find you a new dude. You know what I'm saying? But we don't think. We don't think. Hey, y'all be easy, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's the BTSE 365 podcast. I'm out. Peace. Oh, yeah.